UCanBeHealthier TV channel. I'm your host, Dr. Mamata Chitriki, and today we're going to be talking about sleep. Has your sleep gotten worse as you've gotten older? Let's look into any number of things that could be contributing to your poor sleep quality. Some potential causes include poor sleep hygiene, stress, sleep apnea, other chronic health conditions, or sleep disorders. Having an irregular sleep schedule or consuming too much caffeine or alcohol can interfere with your sleep quality. In a study of nursing students, smoking and daily coffee consumption were two of the most significant factors associated with poor sleep quality. Alcohol also disturbs your sleep, even though it's considered a sedative. Sleep deprivation and insufficiency can be characterized differently depending on a person's circumstances. For example, acute sleep deprivation refers to a short period, typically a few days or less, when a person experiences a significant reduction in their sleep time. Chronic sleep deprivation is a curtailed sleep that persists for 3 months or longer. Chronic sleep deficiency or insufficient sleep can describe ongoing sleep deprivation and poor sleep due to sleep fragmentation or other disruptions. While both insomnia and sleep deprivation are associated with a failure to get sufficient sleep, there are important distinctions between the two conditions. People with insomnia often have trouble sleeping, even when they have plenty of time. Conversely, people with sleep deprivation do not have enough time allocated for sleep due to obligations or lifestyle practices. There can be considerable overlap between how sleep deprivation and insomnia are described, but people should be aware that their doctor or a sleep specialist may use more specific definitions. Symptoms of sleep deprivation. The primary signs of sleep deprivation include excessive daytime sleepiness and daytime impairment, such as reduced concentration, slower thinking, and mood changes. Feeling extremely tired during the day is one of the hallmark symptoms of sleep deprivation. People with excessive daytime sleepiness may feel drowsy and have difficulty staying awake even when it's needed. In some cases, this results in micro-sleep, where a person dozes off for a few seconds. Insufficient sleep can directly affect how a person feels during waking hours. Examples of these symptoms include slowed thinking, reduced attention span, worsened memory, poor or risky decision-making, lack of energy, and mood changes. A person's symptoms can depend on the extent of their sleep deprivation and whether it's acute or chronic. Stimulants like caffeine can also mask the symptoms of sleep deprivation, so it's important to note how you feel on and off these substances. What causes sleep deprivation? Multiple factors can cause or contribute to sleep deprivation, including poor sleep hygiene, lifestyle choices, work obligations, sleep disorders, and other medical conditions. Sleep deprivation may be driven by voluntary choices that reduce available sleep time. For example, someone who stays up late to binge watch a TV series may experience acute sleep deprivation. However, an inconsistent sleep schedule may facilitate these decisions and make them feel less intentional. Work obligations are another common contributor of sleep deprivation. People who work multiple jobs or extended hours may need more time for sufficient sleep. Also, shift workers who work through the night may need help to get the right amount of sleep. Other sleep disorders or medical conditions may cause sleep deficiency. These include sleep apnea, a breathing disorder that can induce dozens of nightly awakenings, and this may hinder sleep duration and quality. Other medical or mental health concerns, such as pain or generalized anxiety disorder, can interfere with the quality and quantity of sleep. The effects of sleep deprivation and sleep deficiency can be severe and affect multiple aspects of a person's well-being. Acute sleep deprivation raises the risk of unintentional errors and accidents. drowsy driving, which involves slowed reaction time and increased risk of microsleeps, can be life-threatening. People who are sleep deprived are more likely to struggle in school and work settings, or to experience mood changes that may affect personal relationships. How common is drowsy driving? Whilst there's no exact measure of drowsy driving, research indicates that it is disturbingly common. The National Sleep Foundation's 2005 Sleep in America poll found that 60% of adult drivers reported driving whilst drowsy in the past year. Survey data from the CDC indicated that 1 in every 25 adults had fallen asleep behind the wheel in the past month. The dangers of drowsy driving. Drowsy driving is a significant contributor to motor vehicle collisions. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, NHTSA, in 2017, drowsy driving led to at least 91,000 crashes, resulting in roughly 50,000 injuries and 800 deaths. This data likely underestimates the impact of drowsy driving because it's often impossible to definitively determine whether drowsy driving caused an accident, especially after fatal crashes. In light of this, other studies calculate that drowsy driving causes up to 6,000 deadly crashes yearly. Researchers estimate that around 21% of fatal car crashes involve a person driving whilst drowsy. What are signs that you should stop driving to rest? If you notice any of the following signs of drowsy driving, you should look for the next available opportunity to stop and rest. Frequent yawning, feelings of dozing off, tired eyes, droopy eyes, or an increase in blinking, drifting into other lanes or hitting rumble strips on the road, inability to remember the last few miles, missing a road sign or exit, following other cars too closely, and difficulty maintaining proper speed. Take these signs seriously. They warn that you are drowsy and at risk if you continue driving. Exit or pull off the road and rest until you are not feeling sleepy. What are bad sleep habits? Alcohol, nicotine, or caffeine. These substances could be to blame for a bad night's sleep. Nighttime snacking. If you eat a heavy meal right before bed, you may have trouble falling asleep. Using computers, smartphones, or other devices before bed may disrupt your sleep cycle. We will continue next time with part 2 of this interesting subject with questions and answers that should help you get great sleep and become rejuvenated for the next day. I hope this video has shed some light on bad sleep habits and hope you can find some ways to improve your sleep. Good dreaming! Don't forget to subscribe to UCanBeHealthier TV channel. See you next time. Bye for now.